All right, guys, welcome back to the course. Our last lecture, we got all set up in Facebook's ad manager. So now we can get to the fun part of actually creating a campaign. That's what I'm going to walk you through in this lecture. So we want to head back to the ads manager, go to business.facebook.com, then click on the hamburger menu in the upper left. Yeah, it's actually called a hamburger menu. Now mouse over all tools, and under the create plus manage section, you should see a button that says ads manager. Now, if you haven't created an ad or a campaign before, Facebook might drop you right into the new campaign creation page. You'll know it's that because it'll say campaign, choose your objective. If you're following along and you're not on this page, then you're probably on the Ads Manager dashboard where you're gonna see 4 tabs shown horizontally. Account overview, campaigns, ad sets, and ads. That's perfectly fine. Facebook likes to cut to the chase sometimes and get you into that ad creation screen sooner, so that's fine. Let's just go up to the green button in the upper right that says create ad and then click that. Now everyone should be on the same page and you can actually see the steps for setting up a campaign on the left. Now you'll see this structure: campaign, add account, add set, and then ad. Campaign is where we're going to tell Facebook what our goal is for the campaign. By choosing a specific goal, Facebook will give us customized options. For example, if we want to drive traffic to our website, they'll ask for the URL. But if we want to generate more likes of our Facebook page, for instance, then they'll give us different fields to fill that out. Ad account is our businessy info where we tell Facebook which account this is for. Now, you shouldn't actually have to touch any of that. Ad set is where we define our audience for this ad by selecting all kinds of different attributes based on all that juicy Facebook data. We also choose some of the settings for the campaign, including how much we'll spend and how long we want to run it for. Now, ad is where we create our ads and figure out where they're gonna go. But each of these steps has different choices, kind of like a choose your own adventure book that all hinges on which campaign objective you choose. So let's start there. Now you'll see a group of 10 or so objectives to choose from. They're listed under 3 different types: awareness, consideration, and conversion. These might sound familiar because they're the 3 stages of what's called the customer journey. Awareness objectives are focused on introducing yourself to a new audience, getting on the map, so to speak. Consideration objectives can help customers learn more as they're weighing options for a purchase, for instance. And then lastly, conversion objectives match up with customer decisions, like when sales are made. If you click on each of the 10 objectives, you'll see the information on the left, and below it changes. If you choose brand awareness, well, you simply give your campaign a name and then you just begin. If you choose traffic, then you'll have the option of doing a split test. And if you choose engagement, well, you actually choose another option of what kind of content you want to get engagement for. So it could be posts, pages, or events. For the example I want to create here, my goal is to drive traffic to my website. I've got a service I'm trying to promote and I want people to learn about it. I'll create a landing page and drive people to that specifically. So if that's my goal, I'm going to pick traffic. But since we're doing this for the first time, let's just add another wrinkle to it. Let's just do a split test. This way we can test out our first efforts here with 2 versions of the same ad. So check off the split test box and go down and then name this thing, call it whatever you want, and click the set up ad account below that. We probably want to do a split test up front because chances are this is the first ad you've written for Facebook for your product, and chances are you're not going to get the best ad on the first attempt. Usually you can come up with 2 ideas, and it really can make a big difference when you're testing and you at least do 1 other version. Now in this step, you really just need to confirm the settings you see are correct. Got the account country, currency, time zone. That should obviously all be correct. You shouldn't have to touch anything else, so just continue. What comes next is the ad set, which I'll leave for the next lecture because it includes setting up your audience. Now that'll be a cool part, I promise, but it might take a little bit of time. So let's break and we'll just come back together in the next lecture. See you later.